I'm joined today here in Qualified Studios with none other than the CMO of Klaviyo, Jamie Domenici. Jamie, thanks for joining me today.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Awesome. Well, let's get right into it. So you're obviously a seasoned marketing leader, having been at Klaviyo for the last couple of years as a CMO. And then before that, where we knew each other, leading marketing teams at Salesforce for over 10 years. What excites you as a CMO around this whole agent revolution?
I think it's a really exciting time to be a marketer. A little scary, but mostly exciting because I think agents are going to give us the power to operationalize some of those areas that have just been hard to do for so long. So while I think it's overwhelming, it's new, it's exciting, I think more so it's going to help make my job easier. It's going to take some of those annoying things and make them go away so that I can focus more of my time and my team's time on the areas that matter most. So I'm excited.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we talked a lot today around the challenges around the traditional inbound funnel. And, obviously more specifically around nurturing top of the funnel leads. Obviously, you felt this pain. Like, how have you and your teams dealt with it?
I know. I wish I wasn't. I know you just said how long I've been doing this, a long time. I wish I still wasn't fighting with sales reps and sales teams. Follow up on my leads. Those aren't good leads. Where are the leads? Like, literally just had that conversation 2 hours ago. So I think that challenge or that friction of lead follow up and how fast and speed to lead is still a real issue that CMOs are faced with. That's pretty challenging.
Yeah. Well, I mean, today we announced something very exciting with PiperX, being able to handle the full funnel and more specifically, obviously, helping with the top of the funnel, nurturing inbound those leads. What excites you most about it?
I think there's a lot of really exciting stuff. I think PiperX is absolutely the future and a game changer. Because I think that the way that we build demand and follow up on demand is going to change, right? It is that speed to lead. It's relying on a human to be as smart as the internet. Like those days are kind of over. And I think that's where Piper is going to really change the way that marketers generate demand and the way that we follow up with it. So I'm really excited. I like that I will have control. I like that I will have personalization for every single prospect. And I like that I don't have to wait, right? I think that immediate follow-up and that immediate interaction with a brand is really going to be a differentiator in the sales cycle.
Yeah, it's route speed to lead.
Like,
I totally agree.
yeah,
I agree.
Get that lead.
Yeah. Well, Klaviyo has been a customer now of Qualified for over a year. Thank you so much
You're
for being a great customer. What made you and your team choose Qualified to be a partner?
Well, I think you're a great company and I think you're doing great things. But I'm like many marketers, I own PLG. I own a revenue target. I'm thinking about self-service. And my goal is to make that have the lowest cost of acquisition as possible. And so to do that, I want no sales reps. I want to be 100% technology first. So that's why Qualified is critical. I need someone who can follow up on those leads, route those leads, and I don't have time to waste, right? And I also don't have any bodies to do it. Yeah. So Qualified's kind of the linchpin for generating pipeline and revenue for the marketer. And it's been great because we generated, $2 million right out of the gate. So we're seeing instant results. And as a marketer, it's important that I can help control that entire life cycle.
That's awesome. And I heard from your team that you just started onboarding Piper as part of your team. What use cases excite you the most about Piper, especially now with PiperX? I'm sure your brain's.
I'm going crazy. I've already made some calls. We're getting ready to implement her. So I think there's two things. Personalization at scale is critical. So you can't just do batch and blast. You can't send everybody the same message. I don't even want everybody to see the same thing on my website. You really have to know each and every prospect from the moment they become a prospect and every single interaction they have with your brand. So what I've seen of PiperX, that's exactly what she can do. She can interact on your website. She can share relevant content, and she does it down to the individual prospect, which I think is the way that people expect to buy and sell in this new era.
I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So last but not least, we have a lot of marketers, especially CMOs, watching this today, and they're getting bombarded with the whole agentic revolution. What advice do you have for them to help them wade and navigate through all of this?
Yeah, it's kind of a scary time because also I'm sure every CMO who's watching us, you have a board or a CEO or somebody who's saying, marketing, you need to be AI first. Like we need to be the early adopters. And there's no playbook, right? There is no playbook. Nobody has written this before. So we're in uncharted territory. How I've been approaching it at Klaviyo is we really have looked at the key functions that we know we can automate, and also the key functions that have been particularly annoying, right? Like yelling at people to follow up on leads or localization strategies. How do we move faster at some more of the routing prospects? All of these things can be automated. So for me, it's like pick a function, think about how you can systematically operationalize it, and then move on to the next. And this is giving my team back time, and it's allowing me to work with great partners like yourself to help use what you've already built to make my whole marketing tech stack better. And it's giving me like twice the amount of people to do my work because now I have this whole team of agents. So it's exciting, but a little bit scary.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, sage advice from an incredible CMO. So Jamie, thank you so much for the conversation today. Thank you for being a great customer.